entre les localités.
Humberto Celaya Valenzuela.
日
本東北部發生嚟一特製8.9級大地震。
Good morning, FHS, and welcome to International News. I'm Mickey Mano. Let's get started. Today, we are going to be talking about the red giant in the east, China, whose capital is Beijing. Beijing runs a sprawling communist regime that is currently under President Xi Jinping. It is a common misconception that communism is this evil, terrible thing that only oppressed countries use. True, its concepts go against most of the ideals of democracy, but in reality, it is simply a political system that has been fairly successful in China in the past and happens to be the largest political party in the world. There isn't just one all-powerful king or despot. People can and do elect their leaders. They're just severely limited in their choices, so many feel as though they don't actually have a say. There certainly exist laws granting freedom, they are just not at all enforced by the courts and government, who are still stuck in old ways. These are just some of the issues plaguing the people of China in recent years. Here's where the problem comes in. The people of China, most often the younger population, are being exposed at a frequency never seen before to democratic ideals and movements. Technology is a booming industry in China, and despite the censorship and blocking of websites, students are connected to other countries and thus becoming ever more enraged at the state of their own communistic country, particularly the students of Hong Kong University. Despite Beijing slowly trying to convert Hong Kong to be more and more communistic, Hong Kong is unique in that it is pretty much entirely politically independent from Beijing. And now, they have no desire to change their ways. They have their own leaders, their own economic system, and they are a strong world economic hub. But recently, Beijing upset that balance by announcing that Hong Kong's democratically elected candidates have to be approved by Beijing before being nominated, so no independent groups outside of the Communist Party even have a chance to run. This is called vetting, not like dogs and cats, but like oppressive communist leaders choosing who runs the city. And so, the people of Hong Kong have taken to the streets. In one of the largest Chinese riots since Tiananmen Square in 1989, the people of China demand to be heard. Even when the riot police came in to quell their unrest, the Chinese defied the use of tear gas and pepper spray by utilizing umbrellas, thus the name, the Umbrella Revolution. They were ordered to disperse by Beijing by October 5th, but the protesters bravely ignored that deadline. The Umbrella Revolution shows promise to make change in China because it has been covered and spread by the media. The world has its eyes on China, and we can only wait and see how the government responds. This has been Mickey Mano reporting for Flyer News. Let's take it back up to the desk.